everyone. Welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I am Helen.
We are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow, and it is Monday.
Yes, it is.
November 15th.
We are halfway through November.
Wow.
Not sure when that happened.
Yeah. Okay, so first things, mystery sock sets. Since we didn't do them in October and we changed things, the system got a little confused and sent out invoices yesterday instead of today, and we weren't prepared. So if you got an invoice and you tried to purchase it and it said you couldn't do it, go ahead and try it now because we fixed it. Couple people got in touch with us and we fixed it, and it should be good to go. We've had people coming through and purchasing them. If you didn't get one, if for some reason there was a glitch, they are now available. Or if you would like to purchase one and you haven't been a mystery sock set collector yet, they are now available in the shop. So anybody who wants one, go get it.
Yeah, I'll put a link down below for it. There will be an obvious theme to this one.
I don't know what it could be.
Yeah, I mean, it's going out in and around December.
I don't know. Anyway.
So if that obvious theme would interest you, grab the mystery sock set.
Oh, you know us. It's not going to be that obvious. So it's going to be cool. But you know it's going to be cool. So there's that. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Would you like to do the update on Tabitha?
Thank you, first of all, to everybody's comments on last week's video where we did it. We were talking about Tab and the Instagram, Facebook posts. We have not gotten to them all to respond individually. We have read all of them. Thank you very, very, very much.
Yeah, and to anybody who came and talked to me this weekend about Tabitha, thank you.
All the positive vibes out there in the world worked. She is home with us. She came home on Friday night. We were awaiting test results. We were hoping it was going to be a gastrointestinal infection or something like that, because it turned out that there was a thickening of her stomach wall. It wasn't her kidneys at all. It's turned out that it's probably lymphoma, which they swear to me is treatable. She said, I know for most instances it's a very scary kind of word, but
when you start talking about cancer, it's always scary.
So she is on multiple medications. I am going up to get a fourth medication for her. So this poor girl is just, I keep pumping her full of meds, and I'm trying to get her to eat, because that's, to me, the most important thing is to get the weight back on her. But when I got her back, I would say she weighed 3 times as much as when we brought her in. So she's better. She's so much better than she was.
She has not been eating as well as we had hoped, though.
Right.
But we talked to the doctor about it last night, and she seems to think that it's okay. We're going to check in with her again next week by phone.
As long as she's eating something.
Right, and then we have an appointment to go see her in early December with Tabitha so that she can see her in person. Because
it's a very, like, all the medications should be on an empty stomach, but they can't be given within 2 hours of each other. And so I said to the doctor, I'm running into, I'm always medicating her, but she's never eating because her stomach's upset from all the medication, and so she cut out some of them. So it's really, we're at Garden State Veterinary Clinic, and they're doing a very good job.
Yes, they are.
So thank you to everybody.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
Right. You know she means the world to us, and she's a constant on the podcast. So
even when I pretend that I don't like her. So yeah. Fingers crossed she will keep getting stronger and stronger and keep getting better.
I was going to bring her in, but she's just been medicated. And she just wants to sit on her bed, and I don't want to disturb her.
Yeah, she's in front of we have the August stove, which is constantly going, and her bed is right in front of it, so she's constantly got the heat there, so it's really...
It's kind of like she's in front of a fireplace constantly.
It's a very nice place to be. So yes, that is the status of Tabitha.
Right. I think she blew through about 8 of her lives in the last week and a half. So.
Lord knows.
Yeah. So that is Tab.
Okay. And to everybody who came out to visit me this weekend, thank you guys so much. I realized that the Wool and Alpaca show was going on, and we had so many people who came by. It was wonderful meeting all of you, seeing some of you again, because there were a couple of old favorites who came by to see me. Thank you so much to Donna and her staff from the Black Sheep Yarn. I had a wonderful, wonderful time, and
I'm so sorry I couldn't be there.
yeah, next time Helen will be with me. She has a dog. His name is Dexter. He's the shop dog. I'm sorry, any shop that has a dog is a good shop in my mind. So it was a very nice couple of days that I got to spend there. So it was very nice for me. And everybody who came and shopped, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It was a great trunk show.
Yeah.
And you guys made it that way. So, yeah.
Lots of thank yous today.
Yes. All right. So, for you, we're going to give you some suggestions. I had a whole bunch of people who came and told me how much they enjoy our book selections. And they have gotten so many great book ideas from things that we recommended. So that is what we are giving you today. Book recommendations, because Helen's finished a book. I've finished a series. I'm 3/4 of the way through another book that I'm going to recommend that I am so invested in. And we got our November Book of the Month box. So we got lots to share with you. So would you like to go first? Shall I go first? What do you want to do?
You go first with the series, and then I'll do mine, and then you can do the...
Okay.
We'll go back and forth.
Okay. The series that I just finished was the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. We had done Cinder last year we did, was it last year we did, or was 2019?
I think it was 2019.
Whenever we did it, we picked a book. Oh my God. We picked a book genre for each month of the year. And one of them, I think it was June, was kind of fit. I think it was science fiction. And we picked Cinder. It was a retelling of a fairy tale, Cinderella, based in the future. Excuse me. When we have there are people that live on the moon that are called the Lunars, and then people who live on Earth who are called the Earthens. And there is a plague that is wiping out the earthen population, and the queen of the Lunars claims to have an antidote, and what she wants to do is she wants to marry the emperor of New Providence, which is kind of like the Asian properties, or the Asian countries. She wants to marry him and become empress of New Providence, so she is offering the antidote as an incentive for him to marry her. And it takes it from there. There are 4 books in the series. Cinder is about Cinderella, and then there's Scarlet, which takes on Red Riding Hood, Cress, which is Rapunzel, and then Winter, which is Snow White. I had read Cinder back when we did it as a group, and then I had started Scarlet, but I didn't get very far. Recently, I picked up Scarlet and went through books 2, 3, and 4 very, very quickly. I loved them. I absolutely loved them. They were all 4 stars for me, except Winter. I gave that one 4.5 because I loved the way she tied it all up. I thought it was a really good ending to the whole series. I love the characters.
That's good, because usually they don't. Usually it's kind of like once you get to book 4, it's kind of like, okay, here we go. In the last 5 pages, we're going to wrap up 3 books worth. No, it was. So.
I thought it was very well done. I loved the characters. I really loved the characters. So that I enjoyed it. I enjoyed them very much. So, the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, starting.
I am actually in the middle of another book by Marissa Meyer, which you have finished.
Right.
Which is Heartless, which is the origin story of the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. So I'm enjoying that too.
Again, solid 4-star for me.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that one took a little to get into the whole world, an idea of it, but once you do, and once you get into the characters, her characters are very good.
Yeah.
So
I love
Jess.
Yes. Really liked him.
Yeah. Once he arrives, that's when things
start picking up. All right, so
and I have a solid hook vision of him in my mind.
Yes. Very
from
much.
Once Upon a Time. So
Okay, I can buy into that. Yes. Oh. Whole new light now. All right, so what's the book that you just finished?
I just finished A Witch in Time by Constance Sayers. She wrote The Ladies of the Secret Circus, which I think we talked about a little bit. We didn't do a whole book review, but we both mentioned that we loved it. And sister number 3 told us that she had read A Witch in Time first, and that she liked both of them, but she liked A Witch in Time so much more than The Ladies of the Secret Circus.
Okay.
And I will agree.
Yeah, it's that much better.
I'll put it above The Ladies of the Secret Circus.
Okay.
It was so good. It was I did it as an Audible.
It's a little bit windy outside.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the wind.
So anyway, I did it as an Audible, and it was, so good. It was to the point where any chance I got to listen to my book, I did.
Quick talk break.
I was going to say, enough talking about Tabitha. It's time to talk about Drew.
Hi. All right, you go sit down, okay? All right, anyway, you were saying.
I was saying the book is always going to hold a very special place in my heart because I did a lot of driving on my own this past weekend, whether it was going up to get my brother so that he could go on the trunk show with Mary Beth, or going back and forth to get Tabitha from the hospital. So I had a lot of reading, listening time in the car.
Lay down, come
on. And it just helped keep my mind off everything that was going on while I was driving. So just an excellent, excellent book. I don't want to go too much into the plot of it because Mary Beth hasn't read it yet. So it's a great production for Audible and really good book.
Excellent.
And it's one of those books where it just starts you off like within the first page. You're just like, okay, I'm hooked.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah.
I am listening on Audible. I am listening to The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. Yes, she is the Twilight fan, or the Twilight books. However, her books outside of Twilight, this one is good. This one is really, really good. Again, I can't talk about it because Helen hasn't listened to it yet, but wow. It is just, I'm in. I'm all in. I nearly made my brother listen to it on the way down to Maryland, but I think he might actually be interested in it if he can get past the fact that she wrote Twilight. That's going to be a big ask. I know, but I thought he might actually do it so that this is something that I didn't want to inflict on him because I'm almost done it. So good. The production is really, really good. It's just one person reading, but the way she does the different characters, so good. So it's focused. It's basically 3 characters in it. That's pretty much it. There are a couple of peripheral ones, but the 3 characters are the main ones, and they're just great. Absolutely great. Anyway, really liking it. It's The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer.
Okay.
All right. And then we got our Book of the Month box for November, and we got 3 books this time. Okay, so to begin with, they give you a bookmark. Life is Hard covers. I love that. And we got Book of the Month emoji pins because we had somebody sign up using us, so we got those. And then we got...
Yeah, that comes with your first... referral or something. Yeah.
So we got 3 books this time. Here, you want to do the first one?
This is A Little Hope. And this is a luminous, life-affirming novel set in an idyllic Connecticut town over the course of a year. A Little Hope follows the intertwining lives of a dozen neighbors as they confront everyday desires and fears, a lost love, a stalled career, an illness, and a betrayal. It sounded very
Maeve Binchy-ish
to us,
or Fanny Flagg.
Yeah, where you do the whole, like the town is the character.
Right.
And, so look at the pretty cover.
Yeah.
I love when it's a good cover.
These guys, the Book of the Month has good covers.
Yeah.
They really do.
So.
All right. Book number 2 is How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days by K.M. Jackson. This is about a woman who, she's an artist, and when she finds out that Keanu Reeves is getting married, she decides that she needs to go on a road trip across the country to profess her love for him, to maybe stop him marrying, and realize that she is his one true love. And her best friend, True, comes with her, and the whole thing is she going to get Keanu Reeves to fall for her, or is she going to realize that True is her one true love, who has been her best friend since time immemorial, and he is actually the one for her rather than Keanu Reeves. So you know where it's going. However, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Perfect for, Hallmark movie month. So.
Right. And everybody who was reviewing it was talking about the snarky comments that they make to each other and that kind of thing, and the fun sense of humor that they have with each other. It sounds like it'll be a lot of fun to read. So that's a good one. So that's number 2.
Number 3 is The Keeper of Night. Look at this cover. I am too dangerous to let live any longer. It is written in the Book of Anku, decreed by the High Reaper himself. Death will come to find me, but I will no longer be there. So it's she's a half British Reaper, half Japanese Shinigami. Ren Scarborough has been collecting souls in the London streets for centuries. Expected to obey the harsh hierarchy of the Reapers, who despise her due to her mysterious mother and even more mysterious Shinigami powers, Ren conceals her emotions and avoids her tormentors as best she can.
The Shinigami are gods or supernatural spirits that invite humans towards death in certain aspects of Japanese religion and culture. Okay. So she's part English Reaper, part Japanese Reaper. So. It sounded really, really cool.
Yeah, totally different. So
so we decided that would be our third book.
Right. Look at the back cover. It's just gorgeous.
Yes.
I love good cover art.
So 3 new books to add to our TBR pile that we need to start getting to. I have been reading a lot. I actually got some reading done this weekend on the book that I'm reading, The Last English Garden, that I will talk about later, but that is that's another really good one.
Okay,
we got a lot going on today. So we have tree guys coming to take care of some trees in the backyard that have pine beetles in them that have killed them. And we have to take them down because they're moving from one tree to the next and we're watching the trees die.
We're losing our natural barrier.
Yeah, so they are coming today. We have Instacart coming. That was what those little things were, because Instacart is coming. And I'm trying to keep track of that. Helen's going up to...
the vet is...
the vet.
A good hour away. So
right. She's got to do that.
That little trip to get medication is a chunk of the day.
And I am packing advent calendars.
But you get to listen to your book.
But I get to listen to my book. So, advent calendars are getting packed today and hopefully going out today and tomorrow.
Right.
Getting all of them out. Then I am also going to be putting together the bee boxes because all the pieces are here for that. We just have to twist the yarn, so that will hopefully be going out tomorrow and Wednesday.
And if you missed out on the Animal Guide bee box, we do have extra yarn and we do have some extra boxes. So those are still open on the website, so you can grab those.
Right. And those are getting put together and going out. Plus, anybody who purchased stuff that is not Forest Santa related that we have ready to go. So those will be going out.
Right.
And then Forest Santa will be dyed this week.
Shipping next week.
I think that's it.
I think so.
Wow, there's so much going on.
So the next release for the Forest Santa Holiday Collection is going to be napkin sets. We are going to make napkins out of fat quarters from holiday fabric, and that will be coming out later this week.
We are going to show you how to make napkins out of fat quarter pieces.
And we're going to do it 2 different ways. We're going to do it where you can do one-sided with mitered corners, and or if you don't want to hassle with the mitered corner, you can do double-sided, which is going to be a slightly easier way. So
We're going to show you how to do both.
we're going to show you how to do both, and the kits are going to come packs of 8.
Right.
So you're going to get 8 fat quarters. So if you decide to do the one-sided, you can make 8 napkins. If you decide to do the two-sided, you can do 4 reversible. And they're all going to be different holiday fabrics.
Right. So those are going to be available coming this week.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. And we're going to have the video showing you how to do it. Really, piece of cake.
Oh yeah, this is we're working our way through your table.
Right. We're starting with the easy.
Starting with the easy napkins. We're gonna have placemats.
Right.
And other stuff coming. So, but first off, napkins.
Right. All right. And then the only other thing that we have to talk about is we have one more trip of the year. This is going to be the last one. We are going to be at CC's Wool in Guilderland, New York. It is Saturday, I believe.
I think it's the 27th. It's the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
There you go. So we will be there all day on Saturday the 27th. So that is the last thing that we're doing.
And it's Small Business Saturday, so if you're in the Guilderland area and you would like to shop small, you can knock 2 birds with 1 stone.
Helen's stomach just made this rumbling noise.
Helen's stomach has been slightly upset.
All the stress. It's been a stressful week. Anyway.
Anyway, Small Business Saturday, come shop CC's, come shop Toad Hollow, 2 small businesses.
There you go. And I know a couple of our friends are traveling up and we can't wait to see you guys.
Right.
So, and everybody else who's going to be there, it's going to be a lot of fun. So anybody who wants to come, please come. That is the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Right.
All right. That is it. We've got to get going. Helen's got to get on the road. I have Advents to do. There is stuff to get done.
Right.
Let's go. Busy, busy, busy. Right. We hope you guys have a great week.
Thank you again for all the positive thoughts on Tabitha. It just meant the world to us.
Oh, just one very quick thing. Everybody who brought me Diet Coke and little gifts, thank you guys. You guys are so cool. So really...
Yes, and she was so good. She did not open them until she got home to share with me. I've already tested out teas and pumpkin bread.
Yes. I mean, somebody gave us homemade pumpkin bread.
We're so spoiled.
You guys.
So.
You're really, really cool.
Yeah.
And for those of you that, nope, not the tree guy, sorry. That came and shopped and talked to me. You're really amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you. All right. That's it.
Go forth and create.
Have a wonderful week. We'll see you on Monday.
We'll see you on Friday.
We'll see you on Friday.
Bye.
The brain is gone.